So go ahead and come into a comfortable seated position. Close your eyes and just begin to deepen your breath. Feel your breath begin to switch from the habitual daily breathing to this very intentional Ujjayi breath. With each inhale, allow yourself to come into more connection to body, more awareness into what's happening within yourself now. Activate feet, press sit bones down. Lengthen spine tall all the way through back of head. That might mean you drop down your chin just slightly. So you're not lifting with your chin to get tall, but really feel the spine lengthen, feel back of neck lengthen, feel the space at the base of the skull. Our intent for today's class is one of the Forrest Yoga basic moves, and that's the expansion of the rib cage. So through the entire practice, with each breath, really feel for opening the rib cage up, out to the sides, front, and back. So go ahead right now and put your hands on side ribs. We'll do 2 inhale retentions. Deep inhale, send breath into low belly, low back. At top of inhale, expand ribs out to the sides. And then hold your breath at the top of the inhale. Feel the ribs press into hands. Exhale all the air out. Let the ribs just gently draw in, cinch in towards spine. Draw low belly in, get all the air out. Deep inhale, send breath into low belly, low back. At the top of the inhale, expand ribs. The more you're able to open your ribs up out to the side, the more capacity you have to draw a bigger breath into body. Exhale all the air out. Seated side bend. Bring your left hand out on fingertips, directly straight out from the hip. Inhale, lift right arm high. Come into the side bend by bringing your left palm to the ground. Bend the left elbow towards side of body, and then let the neck go. Inhale, press sit bones down, lift ribs up away from hips. Inhale and expand the breath through right rib cage, open the right rib cage out to the side. Reach through the right hand, spread the fingers so you feel the line of energy from fingertips all the way to the right hip. Bring hand out into neck release. Palm of hand faces the ground. Height of hand is somewhere below the shoulder but above the hip. Press sit bones down. Inhale, lift up through chest, collarbones. And just relax the jaw. Let the layers of the neck release a little more. Inhale, use your hand to pull torso up, pick head up with hand. Switch the cross of the legs so you're on your less dominant side. Bring your right hand out on fingertips, directly straight out from the hip. Inhale, lift left arm high. Exhale, come into the side bend. Palm of hand to ground, bend elbow towards side of body. And then feel yourself lift into the side bend. So you're not sagging down into it. There's lots of length and space. Draw both shoulders down the back, wrap left shoulder blade towards armpit. Exhale, let the neck go. Inhale, open the breath through left rib cage, all the way down to the left hip. Bring arm out into neck release. Palm faces the floor. Spread the fingers on the left hand. Draw hand away from shoulder. And soften through side of neck, through jaw. And if it feels pinchy through side of neck in those tighter layers, then you can always feel for turning your head to look to the ground. You can also just roll your head back and forth nice and slowly if that feels good into the neck. Inhale, use your arm to pull torso up, pick head up with hand. Abdominals, lay down on your back. Grab your roll, put roll between inner legs. We'll do double thigh push with a roll. Roll is as close to pubic bone as you can. Legs at right angles. Feet just below the knees. Bring hands to mid-thigh. Inhale down into low back. Hold the breath, curl tailbone up, squeeze roll. Exhale, push hands into thighs, thighs into hands, pull belly down to spine. Traction thighs up to ceiling with your hands. Inhale, release the pelvis and the squeeze. Hold the breath, curl tailbone up, squeeze roll. Exhale, push hands into thighs, thighs into hands, pull belly down to spine, draw pelvic floor up. Inhale, release the press and the squeeze. Really feel your breath expand ribs, even here. Feel back ribs press into the mat. Hold the breath, curl tailbone up, squeeze roll. Exhale, push hands into thighs, thighs into hands, pull belly down to spine. Draw pelvic floor up. Inhale, release the squeeze and the press, remove the roll. Elbow to knee with the leg reaching straight up to ceiling. Hands clasped behind the head, elbows wrapped to ceiling, legs at right angles. Inhale into low back. Lift head and shoulders up off the mat. Hold the breath, press low back down, curl tailbone up. Exhale, head and shoulders towards the left knee. Right leg reaches straight up to ceiling, pull belly down to spine. Left knee stays over the hip. You're not touching it to the elbows. Inhale, come back to center. Head and shoulders stay up. Hold the breath, press low back down, curl tailbone up. Exhale, head and shoulders towards the right knee. Left leg reaches straight up to ceiling, pull belly down to spine. Reach through the ball of the foot, spread toes. Inhale, come back to center, bend both legs. Hold the breath, press low back down, curl tailbone up. Exhale, head and shoulders to left knee, right leg reaches to the ceiling, pull belly down to spine. Inhale, come back to center, bend both legs. Hold the breath, press low back down, curl tailbone up. Exhale, head and shoulders to right knee, left leg to ceiling, pull belly down to spine. Inhale and release down, bring head and shoulders down, hug knees in towards chest. And now bring your knees across to the left side of the body. So they fall towards the floor on the left side. Right arm is on the ground by your head, laying down spinal twist. Have your face pointing up to the ceiling so you're not turning and looking with your head or neck. No extra strain or pull in the neck here. Lengthen tailbone to the heels and feel the breath move through Right side of rib cage, expand right ribs out with the breath. You can even put your left hand on the right rib cage and feel the ribs expand underneath your hand. Bring arms out into gold pose. Bring top leg up first and then the other. Hug knees into chest. Let the knees fall to the right side of the body. Left arm is on the ground by your head. Lengthen tailbone down. Put the right hand on left rib cage. Inhale, open the breath through the left ribs. And then feel the breath move down towards low back. Bring arms out into goal post. Bring top leg up first and then the other. And then roll over onto one side and come up to standing. So come into a horse stance. We're going to heat our legs up and our shoulders up with unlocking the shoulders in horse stance. So normally we use bridge and dolphin to do those two things individually and separately, but we're going to combine it all here since we're in a shorter class today. So horse stance, feet are out at a slight angle, sink into your horse. Bring both arms out at a 90-degree angle from the shoulder. So elbow is directly in front of the shoulder and then hand up from the elbow. We're doing the second part of unlocking the shoulders. So inhale, draw shoulders back, down. Exhale, reach elbows forward, and then pretend you have a beach ball between the elbows and you're squeezing that beach ball with the elbows. And then spread the fingers and open the hands just slightly wider than your elbows. Feel the armpit muscles, upper chest muscles turn on. And breathe into the heat and the circle of energy that you're feeling around the upper back, upper chest. Spread the toes, press down through the feet as you begin to feel for the legs turning on. And then don't cut yourself off from your breath. Really use the breath to feed the heat and feed the body in this pose. Inhale, expand the breath through rib cage. Bring arms down, straighten the legs for just a moment. Turn toes forward for a forward fold in a straddle position. Spread the toes, activate the legs, and then fold forward. You can do this with your knees bent as much as you need. Really have the active feet and active legs. So front of legs are turned on as you slowly open through back of legs. Even here, feel the back ribs, side ribs expand with the breath. Inhale, bend the knees, roll torso up. And then turn toes back out to the sides for twisting horse stance. Sink into your horse. Bring right forearm on the right thigh, left hand to the inside of the left thigh in the meaty part of the leg. Straighten your left arm and curve torso towards your right knee and thigh. Inhale, move the breath through left rib cage. Expand the left rib cage out. Inhale, bring torso up, switch sides. Left forearm on the left thigh, right hand to the inside of the right thigh. Straighten the right arm and curve torso towards left knee and thigh. Press down through the feet and reach sit bones slightly back. Really feel the space and length you can get into low back. Inhale, expand the right rib cage with your breath. Inhale, bring torso up, straighten the legs, heel toe, feet in. We're going to do sun salutations today, but we're going to add poses into our suns. So grab some knee padding if you need it for suns. And then stand towards the front of your mat. Hands at heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower down. Lunge, inhale, left leg back. Left knee is down. Press both feet into the ground. Really feel the active legs. Lift torso tall. Exhale, come down, plank, front foot to back. Inhale, knees down. Exhale, lower down in one straight line. Elbows by sides, shoulders down the back. Low cobra, make leg adjustments. Hands forward and wide, inhale, press up. Elbows stay bent. They can be on the mat or slightly off. Use hands to pull chest forward. Exhale, scoop down. Inhale, hands under shoulders. Exhale, downward dog. Lunge, inhale, left leg forward, right knee is down. Lengthen tailbone down, draw low belly in slightly. Exhale, come down, forward fold, back foot to front. Inhale, arms come up, bend your knees as much as you need to come up safely. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower down. High lunge, inhale, right leg back. Back toes are curled under, back knee is up. You can have hands on your front thigh or arms up to ceiling. Press down through the feet. And at the same time, allow yourself to sink into the lunge just a little more. Wrap shoulder blades towards armpits if your hands are up. Relax through neck, front of neck. Bring hands down, press back plank. Inhale, knees down or up. Exhale, lower down. Draw belly to spine, press ground away as you lower down. Low cobra. Make leg adjustments, hands forward and wide. Inhale, press up. Pull chest forward. Exhale, scoop down all the way up into down dog. Hands under shoulders, press back. Lunge, inhale, right leg forward. High lunge, back toes are curled under, back knee is up. Hands can be on the front thigh or arms up to ceiling. Press down through the feet as you sink into the lunge. And stay mindful of the intent for today. Use each inhale to expand through the rib cage. Take the time to notice how each breath is different and unique. Bring hands down, either side of the front foot. Use abdominals to lift and step back foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower down. Easy twisting lunge. Inhale, step the left leg back. Left knee is down. Left hand to the outside edge of the mat, right arm to ceiling. Press down through the front foot. Inhale, draw chest forward and open. Exhale, slide shoulders down the back and let the neck go. Inhale and open the breath through side ribs, front ribs, back ribs. Bring hand down. Hands to the inside of the front foot for Main Coon. Curl back toes under, lift back knee up. Press down through the front foot and really feel the underside of the thigh turn on. Draw chest forward as you reach, heel back. Bring knee down. Reset your hands either side of the front foot, step back plank. Inhale, knees down or up, exhale, lower down. Half boat here. Reach your legs away from you, and then hands come down by your sides. Inhale, lift just the chest up. Lengthen tailbone to heels, chest up, neck parallel with the floor. Exhale down. We'll do one more. Activate legs, inhale, chest up. Exhale down. Inhale, hands under shoulders. Exhale, downward dog. Easy twisting lunge. Inhale, step left leg forward, right knee is down. Right hand to the outside edge of the mat, left arm to ceiling. Press down through the front foot. Then inhale, draw chest forward and open. Exhale, slide shoulders down the back and let the neck go. Really use this pose to feel the full expansion of the ribs. All four sides open up. Main Coon. Bring hand down to the inside of the front foot. Both hands to the inside of the left foot. Curl back toes under, lift back knee up. Press down through the front foot. Inhale, draw chest forward as you reach, heel back. And feel the breath open through backside of ribs. Reset your hands, hands either side of the front foot. Lift and step back foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower down. Drop knee lunge, inhale, step the right leg back. Back toes are curled under, but the knee bends towards the ground. Just have hands at your hip creases here. Lengthen tailbone down, then inhale, press hands into the hips and lift ribs up away from hips. So we're not arching back. It's just a telescoping action with the ribs lifting up. Draw shoulders down, soften into neck. Bring back knee to the ground, lunge heel to butt. Grab the back foot, draw heel towards butt. If this is difficult on the balance, you can always put a hand on a block to the inside of the front foot. And if this doesn't work for your back knee at all, then just stand up on your left leg and draw your right heel towards butt in a standing position. Bring back foot down, step back plank. Inhale, knees down or up. Exhale, lower down. Let's do 2 more half boats. Reach your legs away from you, hands down by your sides. Activate the legs. Inhale, lift chest up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, hands under shoulders. Exhale, downward dog. Wrap shoulders here in downward dog. Relax the neck. Drop knee lunge. Inhale, step right leg forward. Back toes are curled under. Back knee is up. Bring hands to your hips. And then begin to bend your back knee towards the floor. It doesn't touch the floor. It can be slightly bent to more bent. Lengthen tailbone down. Inhale, press hands into the hip crest and telescope ribs up away from hips. Exhale, draw shoulders down. Stay soft through neck and jaw. Feel each inhale open and expand the rib cage. Bring back knee to ground. Lunge heel to butt. Grab back foot. With left hand, draw heel towards butt. And if you need to take any other variation with the block or standing, go ahead and do so. Lengthen tailbone down, turn left sit bone muscle on so you feel the connection that has to front of hip and thigh. Release back foot down. Hands down, lift and step back foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Close your eyes and just breathe through body, connect to breath. From here, let's come into a malasana squat. So have your feet about mat width apart and then sink into your malasana squat. So you're sinking down, hands in prayer position, and lightly press back of arms to inner legs. And what you want to really feel here is the lengthening of your back, opening into low back. A couple of things. If this does not work for you, one, if your heels cannot touch the ground, put a blanket underneath the heels, prop the heels up so that the heels can touch the floor. You can also roll your mat up and put your heels on the rolled up part of the mat. That is one option. The other option is to then also take a block and sit yourself up on the block. Really feel for the long back. Active feet press into the ground. In whichever option here works for you, bring your right hand to the ground or on another block if you need some extra prop. Left arm to ceiling. And you want the back of your right arm to press into your right leg as you reach the arm up to whatever degree works for you. Inhale, expand ribs. Exhale, bring the arm down. Switch sides. Left hand to the ground or on a block or prop. Right arm to ceiling. Draw shoulders down the back. Reach through the right hand. Spread the fingers. Continue to press down through the feet as you open the breath through rib cage. Bring arm down. Come out of Malasana squat. To lay down on your mat for just a short Shavasana. Feet hip width to mat width apart. Hands down by your side, palms up. Just let yourself feel the energy, the little buzz that is moving through your body right now. Just let yourself be exactly as you are now. Begin to deepen your breath. Start to make small movements with fingers and toes. Draw knees up to chest, hug them to yourself. And then roll over onto one side. Come up into a seated position with a relaxed neck. Press top hand into the ground. Use your arms to walk torso up. And then pick head up with hand. Come into a comfortable seated position. Hands at heart center. Just close your eyes. Feel what you did for yourself here today. Inhale, expand the ribs and just notice the connection that you have to this basic move and how it maybe feels different now than it did at the beginning of the class. Namaste.